And now, sports coverage you can count on with Sports Director Nolan Knight.
It was a busy day here in Hanceville where the Northwest Region semifinals have been taking place. A win today would mean a spot in the region championship later this week. In Class 5A, the Russellville Golden Tigers made the long trip to take on Fairfield to cap off tonight's festivities, and the Tigers wasted little time getting on the board. Tough finish from Josiah Jones, but the Golden Tigers would respond. It's Connor Warhurst getting this midi to connect, but Fairfield played maybe their best game of the season tonight. And one basket goes for Jones as Fairfield survives to advance to the region championship, taking down the Golden Tigers tonight. In the girls' semifinal, East Limestone was trying to clinch their spot in the 5A region final with a win over Pleasant Grove, and it was East Limestone that would jump out to an early lead. Maya Thatch with the dish to Tyja Duncan, who finishes at the rim. And then on the next possession, outside for three, it's Duncan again, this time making it count from downtown. But here come the Lady Spartans. Tanya Smith with the drive, and she finishes at the rim for two. She would have a night scoring 24. And despite future Charger Shauna Fletcher dropping 18, a second half comeback isn't enough. Pleasant Grove holds on to win 57-49. In Class 4A, Deshler found itself in action against West Morgan in the Northwest Region semifinal, and the Tigers were all over the boards in this one. Dadrian Sanders off the mark, but Dean Newsom is there to clean it up. West Morgan would answer back, though. Outside for Jalen Fletcher. You bet. That drops for three. It was back and forth early, but it was the hot shooting of the Tigers that was the difference. Newsom with another basket for Deshler as they advance to the region final with a 69-53 win over West Morgan. The defending state champion Lady Deshler Tigers were also in action in the 4A semifinals, taking on Good Hope in a top 10 matchup, and it was the Raiders that came out firing early. The bank is open on President's Day for Ivy Maddox. She would finish with a game-high 21, but Deshler would respond. Reagan Ricard outside for three. She connects for the Tigers, one of her 4 threes tonight, and they'd get some great play from Allie Henson. She'd finish with 18 points and grab 17 boards. And despite Deshler leading by as many as 18, Good Hope would make it a one-score game with this basket, but they couldn't complete the late comeback as the Tigers advanced with the 63-60 win over the Raiders. Meanwhile, over at Jacksonville State this afternoon, both 3A semifinals took place. And although Geraldine fell to Piedmont in a close one, 65-59, in that same gym, both the Plainview girls and boys advanced to the 3A region title. The boys winning 83-53, while the ladies took it over Ohatchee 74-53. In the nightcap, both the Skyline Vikings boys and girls advance to the region championship, while Oakwood Academy advances as well to the region final. As for college hoops, both the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Auburn Tigers are off until Wednesday, but the Tide did find out that they remain in this week's AP Top 25 Top 2 as they were ranked second in the country following their 1-1 week last week that saw them fall on the road at Tennessee. And finally, a big reminder, the Auburn Tigers are coming to town. Auburn baseball will take on North Alabama tomorrow night at Toyota Field at 6 o'clock as they look to build on their series win over Indiana this past weekend. Well, that's going to wrap things up here from Hanceville. Tomorrow, 10 area teams compete for a region championship. Reporting at Wallace State, I'm Nolan Knight, WAIT 31 Sports.